Hello and welcome to the next part of Danganronpa Another. We are now in the second part of the trial. Well.
It's going somewhere, lads.
We have covered all the normal stuff in the last part.
Yup.
So, now it's time to find out what the hell Utsuro is and all that stuff.
Yep.
The big
And
stuff.
hopefully we learn some shit about our dead classmates too, because there are still a lot of unanswered questions, and I'm with Yuki getting all these flashbacks, I think we might see some stuff.
Yeah. Alright, let's resume. Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, I should mention, going forward from this point on, that effect is going to happen a lot. If you have issues with epilepsy, I would be very mindful going forward for the duration of this video until the trial is done.
Maybe treat it more like a audiobook then? Might be better then.
Yeah, because it happens at random. And it will progressively get more aggressive and flash faster. I am just putting that warning out here right now.
Alright.
For anyone who suffers from that.
Thanks for that.
What? Why is Yuki, are you okay?
I'm okay. My head hurts a little bit.
But you've been staggering and sweating and panting since before. Can you hold out?
Even if you can't hold out, clench your teeth and butter up. It's a class trial. It is also the final class trial that reveals all the truths. I know it's hard, but try to keep up. Once it's over, I'll take care of you, or whatever.
I love her.
Man. I'll do my best. No? You've been laughing like a lunatic for a while. How about it?
How about it? All correct, of course. In the first place, I questioned you and you answered immediately, so there's no need to organize it. Like that, but Maida was pretty much spot on. It was correct? So, is it all over now?
Doubt.
We found out the whole truth and you promised to let us go, right? Nope. What? You're changing your story? What Miss Tyra wants to say is this. The whole truth has not been found yet. Huh? But... We figured out why we were stuck here. Really? Then why did I sneak into the lab with all of you? And the lab was converted into a school. And for what purpose did we play a killing game, Otori? If you know everything, you will answer, right? Shit. I love his dumbfounded expression. It's my favorite. That's it. So far, we haven't even started the game we seek yet. This is a prologue, the circumstances that brought you all here. And what we need to uncover from now on is the truth after this. Indeed, something happened that forced you to evacuate to this lab. What happened to force you to live in this murder game? Shall we find out about this? But I don't know anything about this.
Don't worry. We got this.
We also have tons of evidence remaining, Teria, so hold on to your britches. We're good. It's been so difficult up to this point. Do we need to do more? Yes, we do. Well, actually, those things have nothing to do with you. You don't need to know. No, these are truths that might be better not to know at all. What are you going to do? If you really want to, I can assume you won at this point and let things go. Seriously?
Boy. No.
He's so cute.
Boy.
He's the dumbest bag of bricks, but he's so adorable.
Teria, are you the pet of the group?
I swear to God he is.
A golden retriever in spirit.
Yeah, he is. I swear to God. He is golden retriever incarnate. But he's in his puppy stage right now. I said it again and again, but it has nothing to do with you guys. And this is just my personal entertainment. But you're never going to quit here. Right? The other three are just too curious.
Yes.
Guys? Why are you so discouraged? They just admitted defeat there. What if we make a mistake while continuing the trial for no reason? No matter what anyone says, isn't your life the most important thing? I don't know. Like, Teria, I get why they want to do this. They have literally been victims of something extremely traumatic. They want to understand the reason why.
It would eat away at you if you didn't know.
Because, like, knowing the reason helps open the door to closure. If they leave now, they will never receive closure for this. Just speculation that keeps them up at night over, like, what the fuck? Why? You know? Let's stop here and go outside. So we can all live together.
Teria, would you really like this? Without knowing anything like this? Without knowing why your friends had to die? Is it so good to get out without knowing why Haruhiko and Satsuki had to save us at the expense of their life?
Yeah, bud.
Just as Maeda said, I can't just come here and give up. I'll never give up until I find the whole truth.
I know. But if it goes beyond this and it becomes irreversible, if we die too, wouldn't it be hard to see the faces of those who died?
Don't worry, Teria. That will never happen. I won't let it happen.
Hinjo.
I already put all the clues in hand. If we think based on the clues, the truth will 100% come out. So, don't worry. Let's defeat the mastermind completely and escape together.
For the first time since the death of Maki and Higa, Kinjo starts to look trustworthy again.
Did you have to drag him like this?
I'm gonna lose it. Holy shit, that's the most important thing he has said this entire game.
Man, you really gotta drag him like this?
I mean, listen. He's kind of right.
He is right, and Police Boy deserves it, but also, now.
Yes, now we know that Terry is slow, a little slower on bringing in the relevance as it happens, so he's got to bring it up much later.
I'm really not.
I'm sorry. Kinjo's fucking reaction. I'm sorry.
I mean, alrighty then.
Then I can say that everyone has hardened their minds and is ready to proceed. Please discuss the reason why you evacuated this building. Okay, let's believe and keep going. I also want to know the truth. Still, I can't even say what I want to say with my voice. I'm just an idiot. Fair? I found clues on the open places, but I don't know what those even mean at all.
No need to say it, because everyone knows you.
She's so savage.
Man.
Oh my god.
Terria, it's not like that. Even if we don't get new clues, we might already know the reason.
For real? You know it?
It was because of a huge event that we had to take refuge on a remote island. I've been bothered before about the new places, such as the headmaster's office and the information processing room. And what was found on the 5th floor? It should be something about one of these two.
It's that one.
And the words thingies.
Yes.
Makes sense. The biggest and most desperate event in human history. You guys remember, right?
Oh, maybe it's what you and Akane discovered when the 5th floor opened? Yeah.
That's right, there were scraps of newspaper articles. At the time I was skeptical because it all seems dubious. This absurdly large-scale incident. Wouldn't it be a valid reason for us to avoid it in order to stay on this laboratory for a remote island?
Definitely.
The computers in the electrical room had more detailed information about this. It said that the incident began from a demonstration at Hope's Peak Preparatory Department who were outraged by the incident.
If it's the preparatory department, that's it. They weren't talented students like us who were scouted, but ordinary students who paid a huge amount of money fee for admission.
Yes, I don't know if it was jealousy for talent or the main department ignored them, but there was always a fight between them. This too must have spurred the uprising.
Wait, but doesn't that mean the student's demo was on the verge of the world's doom? Isn't that a bit strange? Even a large-scale terrorist group made up of adults can't destroy the world, no matter how many students at Hope's Peak Academy there were. How can a single high school student drive the world into a major crisis? Everyone asks that all the time, and I still shrug about the fact that she managed that. But anyway.
Brainwashing shenanigans, yay.
Oh, yeah, true.
Of course, it sounds like an impossible story. Honestly, I can't believe it either. But it actually has become true. According to a certain group consisting of students from Hope's Peak Academy. The group that was behind the preliminary department and demonstration and caused a literal worldwide event, called the biggest and most desperate event in human history. If I summarize the clues I have gathered, that group is... Despair.
Yeah.
The name of that organization is Ultimate Despair.
Ultimate Despair? Isn't that what Akane mentioned?
That's right. The group is led by a student named Junko Enoshima. The worst criminal group in all history, united by a central figure. Junko Enoshima has connections of high status, people who influence the world's situation, including the Tora group mentioned earlier. That's why the biggest and most desperate event in human history happened. Not just the power of a high school student, but because high-ranking status people from various fields lend Junko Enoshima's power.
She's in fucking high school. How?
Maybe the power of hot?
Yeah, that's possible.
And
I suppose.
And she was crazy smart, so,
True, she was very intelligent.
Combination of smart and hot can do stuff.
Yeah, as it is for all evil women, I suppose.
But why did these high-ranking people lend their power to a single high school girl? Even worse for a high school girl whose goal was to destroy the entire world.
That's because Enoshima has an irresistible charisma that cannot be denied. As you were saying before.
Yep. It's crazy. I thought since I was a kid that the world was crazy, but this is a crazy beyond my imagination.
Wait, didn't Akane tell us that she was the ultimate despair? It's a group! Yeah, it's a little confusing. Just keep up. Ultimate despair is also a term that refers to a group and its members. I am Akane Taira, a member of the Ultimate Despair, and I am an Ultimate Despair student. Well, actually, I'm a bit different from the other members. They only act as a principle and purpose of encroaching on the world with despair, but apart from that, I'm fascinated by them and follow them.
Them? The Ultimate Despair group said that they worship Junko Enoshima like a queen and believe in them fanatically. I can only imagine. For whatever reason, the group committed acts of terrorism against the world. The members deserve to be caught and put under the mace of the law.
My apologies, but the law itself is not capable of functioning anymore. Anyway, with the biggest and most desperate event in human history, we evacuated to this research laboratory, right? As you said, we avoided the worst of the incident. Didn't we? Then why?
Of course, if we had been there, we wouldn't have arrived here. But, as I mentioned, a member of the Ultimate Despair already existed in our own group.
It's moi.
Then there's some purpose for that girl to erase our memories and make us live in a murder school. That question is, what is the purpose? Before we talk about that, we need to first check our bases. Guys, do you remember what happened when we entered the school? We lost our memories after entering the school, so if it was just before that, everyone will remember it. When we got to school, right? Due to the school's circumstances, the entrance ceremony was held earlier than usual. Yes, our 79th classes at Hope's Peak Academy were no different from the 78th class in front of us in terms of years.
Well, that's a fact that I know, but why are we talking about that all of a sudden? Weren't we talking about why the Ultimate Despair erased our memories and forced us to live in a murder school? We're getting there, bud.
Hey, if you're in a hurry to talk about a really useless topic. Wait, the fact that our admission deadline has been advanced may have a lot to do with our current situation. Our admission may be related to our situation, if that's the case. No, well, I think maybe it really is. The difference between the 78th class and the 79th class mentioned by Mikaru, if we think about it...
It's a non-stop debate. Wow!
Oui. I am so glad we have police boys. Girl, oh my god.
Are you saying that our early admission has something to do with our situation?
Yes, is it not strange at first? Why advance the admission time for us? Indeed, if you think about the relation between the information gathered and the answer lies there.
Don't just keep it between the two of you. Let me know too.
Just think about it. Why did the school break their own law just to accept new students?
They increased? Did any emergency happen?
Probably the last one?
Yes.
Was there something urgent enough to push the admission deadline ahead of time? Clearly, they wouldn't have pushed the admission deadline for no reason. Seems that we were given a clue about the time of our admission. Let's think back. Ah yeah, I can use the magic button.
Yeah, you can.
Alright.
Yeah, it's above his head. Yoink. The boy. He's literally just... Now that you've called him Golden Retriever energy, I can't unsee it.
He does. He does.
Yeah, he really does.
Saria, this is it.
Eh? What's it?
You said there must have been an emergency. When I heard that, I remembered the clue I saw on the computer in the electrical room. Just before we entered the school, what happened at Hope Speak Academy about that event. That incident was also the start of the biggest and most desperate event in human history. It was also the cause of the preliminary demonstration that we spoke about earlier. Because of this incident, our admission time was rushed. It was to cover up this incident by accepting new students and attracting more. According to the information on the computer, it was starting that way. That incident is Izuru Kamakura or... Ah, this one probably.
I think it...
I mean, it must be this.
I know he's included in the answer. For sure. God damn it. I forgot she typed this. I'm not fucking typing the name out. It's the Izuru murder incident.
Izuru murder incident.
That's what she typed in the guide. I love you, Yomi. You're so fucking funny.
I mean, no one's gotta write that down.
Like, in all fairness to her, I completely understand. I would have been like, no.
Yep. The name of this case was the biggest and most desperate event in the history of Hope Speak Academy. I am already pretty tired of saying these long-ass thingies.
Titles and shit, yeah, I know.
Right?
What?
Another desperate event? There were many desperate events, buddy. Catastrophes happen all the time, I guess, but I hate these titles.
Few people know about this incident. Unlike the biggest, most desperate event in human history, Hope Speak Academy thoroughly covered it up.
Covered it up? You mean the reason our admission was adjusted was to cover up a big incident?
Yep. Of course, it wasn't such a simple incident that was hidden by our admission alone, so other measures must have been taken. But what is certain is that our admission was part of the cover-up. The details of that case are unknown, but it said Izuru Kamakura, a student of Hope Speak Academy, brutally killed 13 council students.
Kamakura? Who's that?
Izuru Kamakura was the ultimate hope. Caught by Hope Speak Academy, they created an artificial genius. The ultimate goal of Hope Speak Academy was to create artificial talent. And the whole experiment is the existence of a student named Izuru Kamakura. He was studying the talents of students at Hope Speak Academy to create a human being with all kinds of talents. This incident is very top secret, so it must have been a fact that no one other than the persons involved knew about it.
Wait, it is surprising that Hope Speak Academy was founded with such a purpose. But why do you guys know about this super secret?
This is just a freeway lecture now.
It is. I think that's this whole fucking trial. Or at least the first two parts it is.
Did you investigate it all? Just shut up already.
I love her.
Everyone got it as a clue? I guess I forgot. Still, why did the student chosen as Ultimate Hope kill 13 people?
Well, we don't know that. It was bullshit.
True.
I'm so mad still about that. But let's not talk about that.
About...
Yeah,
yeah.
the bad anime.
You can tell me later, but yeah, I get it.
I hate it. But yeah, anyway. One thing for certain is, as stated in the clue, Izuru Kamakura was a failure. Before we entered the school, the academy noticed Kamakura's failure and may have rushed our admission to make up for it. Still, this may be a bit of a guess. Does that mean they were going to further study the talents of the 16 of us to create a more perfect Ultimate Hope?
Well, that's not a bad guess. I'm also a 79th student like you, so I can't fully know, but the possibility exists. But the biggest reason for failure of the Izuru Kamakura project was ironically that he was too perfect. With all the talents, he fell into despair even more easily because everything went according to his way. That's what he said, but I don't know.
Because he had all the talents, everything went the way he wanted. That may sound like an all-rounder at first glance, but if things really go the way you wish... Oh boy. Oh boy, you are Izuru Kamakura 2.0, aren't you? What the hell is this headache that it feels like it's splitting my head? Why is my head hurting so much? Izuru Kamakura doesn't matter anyway. That part is already over. The important thing is that the incident is closely related to our situation.
Right, that's the important thing. What's the relationship between the biggest and most desperate event in human history of Hope's Peak and us? Can we please move on from this part of the topic? I'm gonna lose it.
Although very few people know about the incident itself, only a small few know the truth about that case. And one of them was Kisaragi. I didn't listen in close detail, but after arriving at his lab, he spoke to me about it for a few moments. Did I explain that the biggest and most desperate event in human history was caused by a group called Ultimate Despair? Yeah. And that the head of that group was a crazy girl named Junko Enoshima? In fact, that incident that Kamakura caused was also orchestrated by Junko Enoshima. That means the culprits of the biggest and most desperate event in human history and of Hope's Peak are both Junko Enoshima. Yes, it seems that Junko Enoshima imprisoned 14 students at a time, the Ultimate Hope, Izuru Kamakura, in a secret room, and then forced them to a situation where only one can survive by killing. It's still bullshit.
Yeah.
She should have manipulated Izuru instead to do stuff like that, not force them. It's cheap. Could have done better. As a result, Izuru Kamakura murdered all 13 people except for one student council president and went on hiatus. What? Hiatus? He went on hiatus? He didn't post anymore on his blog?
I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna go on a social hiatus. See you later.
Oh my god.
And then never comes back.
What do you think? Did he had like a written blog or more like a video blog?
Definitely a video blog. Selfies all the way. Vlogger energy.
I mean, he's also the ultimate vlogger, so...
This is cursed. This is very cursed, Rina.
Can you imagine what he said? That he says all kinds of shit with just like the most monotone of tones.
Okay, and then you got Komaida like doing shit in the background, and then just holding him around.
I just imagine Izuru just putting up like a camera and being like, "Can you see this shit?" Man, this is
100%. 100%.
Man, this is now 1,000 times more interesting than canon.
Vlogger AU.
Yeah. The school
Holy
tried
fucking
to
shit.
cover up this shocking fact. Oh man, the shocking fact of him going on a hiatus. However, Junko Enoshima spread rumors about the massacre of Izuru Kamakura among the students, knowingly and unknowingly, and when the students of the preparatory department heard the rumors and learned the truth, an explosive uprising broke out. This was the process of the transformation of the biggest and most desperate event in history of Hopspeak Academy into the biggest and most desperate event in human history. Isn't there a part of what I said right now that makes you uncomfortable? Stop making me say this.
I am begging them to move on to the next point. I am literally begging them, Rina.
A part that doesn't feel right. We now know that the story was spread by Junko Enoshima, but a story before this comes to mind. A situation where you have to kill to survive. Is this the part that doesn't fit? What was this? Among the clues I gathered, there were clues suggesting a situation similar to this.
Murder class life, I think.
Yeah.
I just want to move on from this portion, please.
A situation where you can only get out by killing. Doesn't this sound like a dreadful feeling we know? Indeed. Junko Enoshima provided an environment in which murder must occur for Kamakura and the members of the student council, as if trying to make an experiment. Among them, if there was a harsh rule of, if there's no murder within the time limit, everyone will die.
That's like...
There's only one thing I'm going to tell you from now on. This ballroom is locked, and it's impossible to get out. Meaning you guys have to kill someone.
You've heard it from somewhere, haven't you? That's right. I felt this was coming, but the story is connected only after we have come so far. The biggest and most desperate event in the history of Hopespeak Academy is a story very similar to our own current situation.
You mean there were people who went through a similar situation before us?
Yes. But why are you doing the same thing over and over again?
Good question.
Because Junko doesn't know how variety works.
She isn't very creative now.
Mm-mm.
It doesn't make any sense.
According to the clues in the electrical room computers, Junko Enoshima devised some kind of plan in order to plunge the world into despair after the biggest and most desperate event in human history. I should have made a counter for this.
Do you want me to go back and count it later?
I mean, I think I'm gonna...
Or are you gonna do a counter later? Because this...
I can probably do a counter while editing. Jesus Christ. I fucking hate this word. This phrase, this sentence, this title.
I think unanimously, among fans, there is a side of the fans who don't care about it, then there's a side of the fans where it's like, shut up.
Couldn't they just, I don't know, shorten it to like Hopespeak Incident and World Incident?
Okay, but what's even funnier is they did shorten it here, because the original title is The Most Biggest and Tragic Event of Human History. So they did shorten it here, but it's still super fucking long!
Man, like shortened by a word or something.
I know, God. Anyway.
That is the purpose of erasing the memories of the 78th class of Hopespeak Academy, who are recorded as the only survivors from the biggest and most desperate event in human history, causing them to kill each other in a situation where they can't remember each other. It's a killing school life.
I'm so sorry, but while you were reading his Kinjo, I heard your voice shift from annoyance, and I had to hold in my laughter.
Yeah, I felt the annoyance spike. They even recorded it live of the students killing each other and all over the world at the same time. The students of Hopespeak Academy are the symbols of hope to others. Seeing them slaughter each other must be so heartbreaking.
simultaneous live broadcast all over the world. I've done some embarrassing things.
Remember what I said
That's
about...
what you're concerned about?
Yeah.
That is what you're concerned about?
Sarah, God.
Remember what I said about... don't forget about the cameras, or you might start doing stuff you will regret?
Yeah, I do. I do remember this comment. He's feeling it.
Hold on. I know this because I saw the electrical room too. At first glance, this seems to be talking about a current situation, but there's something strange about it. That strange part is...
Bottom.
the bottom?
Yes.
It's I don't understand that one either, but it is.
I would have picked a live broadcast because we don't have any evidence that this is also live broadcasted, but okay.
Yeah. I do agree with you. I think it's almost like that throws a red herring, but yeah.
Wait a minute. There's something strange about that. We are the 79th classroom of Hopespeak Academy, and we're still alive. The only surviving members being the 78th class. Isn't that odd? That does make sense, but the options were not clearly worded.
No. I think it was a translation issue. That's why I just gave that one to you. It was like,
That's right. I thought Teria was mistaken, so I was going to talk about it.
The 79th? Wait a minute. We're the 79th and the 78th class was the target for the killing school life. Huh?
According to the data, all the students of Hopespeak Academy died except the 78th class, due to the biggest and most desperate event in human history.
What's with that? They're treating us like we're dead people?
yeah, that doesn't shock me. That's why no one would ask where they were. And why they could go missing for so long, because they've not only have they lost their memory and several months have passed, but like easily 4 months have passed. People would have asked questions by now if they weren't believed to be dead.
Yeah, it is strange. It's not only that we were treated as dead, but it's also strange that we went through a killing school life that the 78th was supposed to do. There were no clues about it either. What's the connection between us and the 78th class?
Everyone is slowly starting to get confused. Should I help you? Let me give you one hint. As Otori said, treated as dead people could be the cause of your situation. The fact that it was recorded as such means that no matter what we have done, it's officially as nothing happened.
Why?
Do you know what I mean? If you think about it backwards, it would be difficult to do this to someone who was officially recorded as alive. This mention also includes me. I'm also in the 79th class, and it was reported that all the students who were not in the 78th were dead.
What are you saying? Don't make things difficult. Are you thinking of scrambling our minds by saying a complicated story or whatever?
No. Hold on. It's definitely that woman, Akane Tyra, who locked us up in the lab and made us play a murder game. She is a member of the Ultimate Despair, and we thought the situation we were in had something to do with Ultimate Despair. But is it really? Regarding the killing school life, Junko Enoshima's grand plans were also covered. Did it really needed to be carried out with a plan very similar to that? Through people with records of being dead? What do you mean, Kinjo? I don't know how much the forces of the Ultimate Despair is, but since they're the ones who cause crimes on a world-class scale and are currently active, I don't think they're in small numbers at all. However, the most important plan that the leader of such an organization had planned wasn't necessary for Akane Taira to carry that out alone.
What? That means the culprit is someone other than Akane?
It is not an unlikely story yet, but I want to tell you something else now. According to the data left behind, it is not us that Junko Enoshima picked as the targets of the plan, but the 78th class, and the records show that all but the 78th class died. Thinking back on Akane Taira's words a while ago, for them, students other than the 78th class don't exist.
I have no idea what you're talking about. For whatever reason, it's true that we went through a murder class life, right?
No, wait. Something came to mind when I heard what you just said now. According to Mikaru's words, wouldn't we be just like an insurance to the Ultimate Despair students? I have no idea why Junko Enoshima planned the 78th as the target, but if the goal was to kill the students of Hope Speak Academy, which are the symbols of hope, I don't think it was necessarily limited to only the 78th class. There's a possibility that the plan has been changed, but there was no such input. Therefore, the killing school life for the 78th classroom murder remains the same, but we exist as a second plan, just in case. I'm thinking maybe... Maeda did it for me and sorted it out well. A subplan is an insurance that is perfect, even if you don't have it made. It will be enough if someone does this, and it's just an outsider from the standpoint of the Ultimate Despair. Ah, is this the agent thing?
Yes.
Yeah, and there was compelling evidence that Junko Enoshima personally entrusted some kind of mission. In other words, the mastermind of the incident we experienced is not an Ultimate Despair. Despair agents.
Yep.
Ultimate Despair external agents. There was clear information on the computers about them.
External agents? What's that?
The Ultimate Despair are made up of only Hopspeak Academy students, but it was said that among them there are people who lend power to the Ultimate Despair, so to speak, even though they are not students of Hopspeak. Those are the Ultimate Despair agents.
Oh, so people that... Okay, I think I get it. It's people who infiltrated the school and posed as students.
Yes, even if you think about what we said earlier, that's the only thing that comes to mind.
Wait a second. So what are we talking about? What's the matter with the agents outside of the Hope's Peak?
To put it simply, the culprit responsible for imprisoning us and making us live this murder game was not an Ultimate Despair. The criminal, in other words, Akane Taira, was not an Ultimate Despair, but an Ultimate Despair external agent. There's not that much difference between it, but yeah.
Yeah. Apparently the difference matters here, though, I guess.
I mean, I would have just left out the ultimate part, just Despair external agent, to make the difference clearer.
Yeah. This is how it's translated in all the games, though.
Wait! Isn't that strange? A person who is not a student of Hope's Peak Academy is an external agent of the Ultimate Despair? But if Akane was an Ultimate Despair, she was still in the same class as us, right?
That's not necessarily the case. As written on the computer, there are outside agents who entered Hopspeak Academy and are no longer an outside agent. And even the words that Junko Enoshima personally entrusted a special task to the outside agents. Meaning the unique differences in this killing school life we experienced. It was commissioned by Junko Enoshima and she put it into practice with a formerly Ultimate Despair and a member at present of the Ultimate Despair agents. Akane Taira, it was you.
Did you notice my hint and remember the difference between the 78th class and the killing school life? Indeed, it was all of you.
Well, wait a moment. Can you tell me something I can understand? I can understand that the killing school life was thought to be intended for us, even if we didn't want to. This means that the plans for the 78th class and what we went through were two separate things. And I can barely understand that a person who knew Junko Enoshima entrusted a task and was working with an outside agent being Akane. But in the end, I have no idea why. If the 78th class killing laugh was to put people in despair through a live broadcast, what is the meaning of our killing school life being treated as dead people? What is the reason for doing this again?
Valid question.
Extremely valid question.
Taria, calm down. We don't even know that reason yet.
What? You don't know?
For now, there are two things to correct in your words. One is that the 78th class may not have gone through a killing school life yet. Although I don't know what they're doing now. The clue about the killing school life said if this plan is carried out. That means that there's still time before it's implemented. But I can't be sure because I don't know the exact date from this. And secondly, the purpose of a killing school life can be guessed by considering the order of events. It's also a very likely guess.
Ooh, where should we begin? Think the answer you believe in. I hope you can give me a response that meets my expectations.
Wait, I'll tell you. It doesn't matter who says it, because we all are probably thinking the same thing. It's verbose, but in the end, there must have been a purpose that made us experience a horrible killing school life. Let's summarize everything we've discussed so far. This killing school life is a plan that makes students of Hope's Peak Academy, the symbols of hope, kill each other, making the viewers feel utter despair. This has the characteristics that the culprit forced students into a situation where they can only live by killing, and it took place in an enclosed space. And there was one more characteristic of this person besides the original target, the 78th classroom, and what we experienced. Which is the biggest and most desperate event in in the history of Hope's Peak Academy that we are talking a while ago.
Can we stop bringing it up? Ah!
Let's think. If I were the ultimate despair, Junko Enoshima's real purpose must have been the 78th classroom. Then why did it have to be repeated twice? As if this was a test. As if to see if there has been any mistakes. Kinjo mentioned something similar. Yeah, I think I know now. Akane's purpose is... I think a rehearsal?
Yeah.
The biggest and most desperate event in the history of Hope's Peak Academy happened before we entered the school. The biggest and most desperate event in human history happened a few months after we entered the school.
That's true, but why are you suddenly talking about this?
The biggest and most desperate event in the history of Hope's Peak Academy, the killing school life we experienced, and the killing school life aimed at the 78th class, were all similar events. And the order of the events is the event at the Hope's Peak Academy, followed by us in the days of the 78th classroom, who we presume are not in the killing game yet. A while ago, when Kinjo was referring to the biggest and most desperate event in the history of Hope's Peak Academy, he said as if he were trying to do something. Yes, an experiment. The massacre of Izuru Kamakura and the killing school life we went through. Isn't it a rehearsal stage of the killing school life aimed at the 78th class? Man, feels bad. When you're just a test.
Yeah. It's kind of fucked up.
practice? A rehearsal?
I have the same thoughts as Maeda. If you think about it that way, the front and back will match. Judging from the data shows, a live broadcast of the killing must have been a very important plan. Because they were the kind of people who commit things on such a large scale, they must have prepared it thoroughly. In that sense, the incident that happened at Hopspeak Academy, which forced a situation where you can only live by killing, it can be seen as the primary rehearsal ahead for this plan. Yeah, but as Maeda said, the incident happened before we even started school. Even if at this moment the killing school life of the 78th class hadn't started yet, the time period for this plan is too long.
I see. That's why Yuki was talking in chronological order? The biggest and most desperate event in the history of Hopespeak Academy is a rehearsal that came up as just a thought? As the implementation of this purpose approaches for the final adjustment, the experimental phase is necessary again?
This is a very, this sentence could have come out of a paper.
I know, it's too smart for him, god damn it.
I mean, he could know those words as someone who sells products and stuff.
Yeah, it's definitely possible. And also, he hangs around Kinjo and Mikaru a lot.
He's picking up some brain cells. I'm so proud of him.
Right. Besides, when the Kamakura incident occurred, on the surface, the world was still in good shape, so it would have been difficult to implement it on a large scale. Probably the only way to process a killing class was under fairly simple circumstances. On the contrary, we don't need to pay attention to the public, as it is the biggest and most desperate event in human history. And on the record, we are treated as dead. And we were even students at Hopespeak Academy. From the point of view of the mastermind, having no people as test subjects was the ideal position for this experiment. Yeah, it's a researcher thing to do.
Yeah.
That's what it was. The reason why the laboratory was remodeled like a school on purpose was to make us believe this is Hopespeak Academy. Everything was done to create a setting that was as close to the original plan as possible.
Seriously, you guys are talented. It would be a waste to use it as a simple practice objects like this. It is, as you guys say, all of this was just a test to execute the killing school life.
Man.
That's super unfortunate considering how much of the cast died and how much of them I liked.
Man.
Man. The 78th school students are in perfect shape for Enoshima's plan. You all were just peons in the end.
What is this? For what the hell did we... The people who died? For what reason did they die like that?
Buddy, she said it. You're just having a hard time absorbing it. Don't be too sad. Anyway, all of you... No. We were all supposed to have died at the beginning of the most desperate event in human history.
We? Do you mean you too?
Yes, didn't I tell you? Except for the 78th class, all the students of Hopespeak died. In fact, about 2,000 students from the preparatory department who sympathize with Enoshima did a mass suicide. Jesus Christ!
Yep. More than 2,000? As far as I know, the total number of the preparatory department must be around that much, right?
Yes, so all the students of the preparatory department committed suicide. It seems that a few Ultimate Despair members of the main department, who are Enoshima's closest aides, are alive, strictly speaking. I was just an Ultimate Despair ex-agent with ultimate talent. Executive. I think it was supposed to say executive. In other words, the fact that we the 79th class, we're like dead water. We are still alive, and the reason we even tested this killing school life is probably because of a variable from Kisaragi's sudden action. As you can see from the notes I left as clues, he knew everything about us Ultimate Despair in advance. Because Kisaragi took us out of Hope's Peak Academy alive, we were, you know, still here. I fucking, like, jumped ahead 3 words, but that's fine.
Then you contacted Junko Enoshima, and then prepared a test murder school life using us, who became like surplus of manpower.
That's it. To be honest, I don't think Enoshima would be on the side of a crisis in a situation like this. I still can't help but to admire Enoshima's ability to incorporate such a sudden event into part of her plan.
These scumbags. This is too much. We were dead? Only just peons?
In the end, from start to finish, it was in the hands of Junko Enoshima. Including Akane Taira, the mastermind of our case. I can't understand what makes humans fall so much. The behavior of these guys is far beyond common sense. I mean, in my humble opinion, we can be glad that Police Boy here didn't, like, fall to her.
Yeah.
He's very much a very good candidate for that.
Oh, yeah.
Now it's over. Either way, in the end, you failed. We 4 survived. Now that we know all the truths, we're going to get out of here and fight whoever made the world like this. First, as the law officer, I'll bury this guy in front of me.
Miss Tyra, isn't this a big deal?
Oh, don't worry. Is everyone still lively?
Before that, I have one question for you. You gave us hints quite bluntly. It's like there's something open free about it.
Really? I've said it many times, but to tell you the truth is entertainment in itself. Isn't it enough to just have fun until the end?
Shut up. What's so funny? Because of this useless fun. Because of this crazy case. Most of our lives were in vain. I will never forgive you.
Well, great. Do whatever you like. Burn me alive if you want. That is, if you ever find out the last truth.
Uh-oh.
Last truth? Haven't we already found out all the truth?
Nope.
Now that we found out the truth, doesn't the trial end with our victory?
Nope. There's still one more thing you don't know yet.
I mean, there's still the Otsuru thing.
The purpose of the new killing school life. It is true that it is a test stage for the 78th class's murder game, but there is one more purpose other than that.
You bitch. You don't want to admit defeat, so now you're trying to pull something now.
Would I? Think about it. What you don't know yet. I said that I was the mastermind. Another me, with a stupid and bright character that was always with you, right? I could not control the situation behind the scenes because I had an even erased memory my own.
I must say, yeah, we still don't know why the heck... How did she become... Despair? Like, she wasn't acting yet, right? So...
There is lore for that, but it is shown post-game,
Oh, I see.
so I cannot talk about it yet.
If there is no coordinator, the test or anything at all will not be established.
So you're telling us to uncover that secret?
Don't joke around. Even without you, Monokuma over there adjusted to the situation.
You have a point. So then, who was the one controlling Monokuma?
Monokuma.
Yes. That's...
Well, you don't have to think because you don't know. That's right. This super sweet Monokuma is a perfect and beautiful robot who is being controlled by someone.
The pure and innocent Akane who was with us could not control Monokuma. That is true. Then who the hell was Monokuma? Although Monokuma himself said it. But is that really the truth? Thinking back on the time of the investigation, I must have heard about Monokuma.
This answer should be easy.
Yeah.
Because we were memeing about it.
Oh, I see Itsuru.
That just tells you we're getting to the end of the trial.
The one who controls Monokuma. Maybe there's no one controlling him?
Does this body look easy enough to be controlled by someone?
But if someone is controlling it and it's moving right now, are you saying it's something one of us is doing now? And there can't be a third party other than us, right? I mean, Monokuma.
It's not going to happen. No more new characters.
To be honest, the answer to this thesis has been set. We are all aware of this. Alright, so it's either Mikaru's? No. Like the third party or Teria's thing?
What were the statements? Because I did read them, but I'm bad at pairing them with the person who said it.
I am too right now. Teria's was something about how no one was controlling.
I think it's that one because it's a robot controlling a robot. So there's no person involved.
Monokuma, we were in a rush to reveal the circumstance of the Foundation and us, but apparently Monokuma also came out during our discussion. If I think about what I learned while investigating, I will definitely find an answer.
All right.
Alright,
Yeah, I agree.
it was the easy one then.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, Teria. There's no one to control it.
Huh? Didn't it said that once before? But then it's weird. It's like asking to guess someone who doesn't exist.
No, she was rather aiming for that. By asking people to guess a person that doesn't exist, she was attempting to make us think a wrong answer, and thereby confuse us. I don't think anyone controls Monokuma either. I don't know if there were other people besides us, but no matter which way you looked, it's a contradiction to say that there are people who control Monokuma. Yes, I spoke about it a while ago, and Monokuma was being mentioned that it was a robot developed into a city. It was equipped with artificial intelligence, and it's Towa's group technology, so it's not unreasonable.
Towa Group and the Kisaragi Foundation are mentioned to have already surpassed, by far, modern science in terms of technology.
That was a difficult one to read.
Isn't that a bit too fuzzy? Any solid evidence to back that up?
If it's evidence, when I went to the RPR to investigate, Monokuma was sitting on a chair. When I made contact with that Monokuma, there was no reaction. And then another Monokuma came out and said, "This Monokuma is the Monokuma that controls Monokuma."
What a sentence!
Yep. It's that.
A Monokuma that controls Monokuma?
Monokuma called that one Operator Kuma, and it's meant to be literal. Everyone would know if they saw the RPR room that there were a lot of unknown buttons along with the video from the surveillance cameras, right? I initially thought that the mastermind was in a room where they control Monokuma, but that was wrong. The one who controls Monokuma is only Monokuma. Operator Kuma wasn't talkative like the Monokuma we're familiar with, and he didn't even speak in proper language in the first place. Monokuma thoroughly programmed it to control only Monokuma. That is the identity of Operator Kuma.
Earlier, Kinjo said that before we lost our memories, the Monokumas attacked the lab. And there were a lot of Monokumas in the back of the information processing room that for some reason didn't move.
Yes, because Monokuma was a mass-produced robot. This guy who is full of smiles and laughs in front of us is special. I don't know why.
Monokuma, I ordered you to give them a hint, but wasn't it too much?
Is that right? Does it really matter as long as Miss Tyra's purpose is accomplished? There's no problem.
Purpose?
It's no big deal. Rather, what you said just now is the correct answer. You clearly understood that it was Monokuma who controlled Monokuma without getting caught in the trap I threw.
But what does it matter to find out Monokuma's identity? In the end, it seems that the one in controlling the killing school was an AI named Monokuma, but the purpose itself was a test of the killing school life. Did it not change?
No, it certainly has a different purpose other than the killing rehearsal.
I just had a crazy theory.
Uh-huh.
What if the AI in Operator Kuma isn't Junko Enoshima but Yuki? Very crazy theory, but oh well.
Monokuma's true identity is a very important clue to solve this mystery.
Damn it, only just this. We just need to figure out this. What was the purpose?
Monokuma's identity serves another purpose. The first purpose is the test of this killing school life. If Monokuma's identity serves another purpose, was there a fact that we learned about Monokuma while investigating, or was there a fact that was close to that purpose? Yeah, another test. The nuance of experimenting with something clearly had a purpose, and to represent what that is.
This answer is a little weird.
Yeah, I am thinking very hard right now on what this possibly could mean.
What?
Hmm?
I'm giving you a hint.
That?
Mm-hmm.
The Utsuru thing?
It'll make sense in a second, but yes, it is this one.
I mean, I was thinking about it, but...
It's a whole mess. Like, I hate that they use this piece of evidence twice.
No?
No. You gotta select Monokuma.
Wait, so...
I really don't understand why this one's the answer, but...
which was the answer again?
Monokuma. Just Monokuma.
Just Monokuma.
Yeah.
All right.
I think it has to do with the alter ego referencing in that bullet.
Ah,
But
could be.
like, I'm just like, why did you use a piece of evidence twice? You've not done that in any other case.
When I saw the video that appeared on the display in the RPR room, wasn't there information from there about another purpose from you? Huh, that display on the ceiling. I did see a video coming out of there.
Really? Let's take a look at what Maida is going to say next, shall we?
Monokuma is a robot created using Tova Group high technology. We know this far, but let's add one more piece of information on that display. It's the AI that I mentioned earlier. Actually, it's a fact that Monokuma has a program called Alter Ego created by the Ultimate Programmer, a student in Hope Speak Academy. Alter Ego? Another ego. I only knew it in theory, but when it reached that point, it would be a high-level complete brain program that goes beyond simple artificial intelligence and can be regarded as a new person. Perhaps the reason why Monokuma here is rich in emotion and humorous, unlike the Monokuma who attacked the research lab, or the operator Kuma who controls Monokumas, is because that only Monokuma is equipped with an alter ego. Wait, unlike the previous class trial, Monokuma is involved in this trial only with a video sent on the screen, not directly from a body. We really didn't care at first, but if what Maeda said is true...
That's right. I expected the topic of my identity would be discussed during the trial, so I participated in this trial in a rudimentary state.
What do you mean?
To put it simply, Monokuma in that monitor is not being shown from another place, but it's really in that video. The video of Monokuma's program data. In other words, that is the original Monokuma's identity.
I see. That's how it happened. For some reason I thought it was too natural for being a simple AI. It must have an alter ego. That's not all. In fact, I said that Monokuma's alter ego is not the original, but the clone of someone's personality. Someone who is currently alive, and was left until the end of the test stage. I can guess from the fact that the word test is being filtered here, but the second purpose of the killing school life that Akane Taira said that was... in Monokuma alter ego testing. Wasn't this an experiment to confirm that the alter ego Monokuma would operate properly? If that's true, then we were recorded as test subjects. They were trying to experiment with us. It didn't matter where we were. They were trying to test Monokuma's alter ego as an experiment in the killing school life. No, maybe that's the purpose of alter ego's test. If there was an alter ego for a killing school life, it would have already been created.
The biggest and most desperate event in the history of Hope's Peak Academy. It is definitely strange to do two experiments in which a lot of effort would be wasted, no matter which order you do it.
How about it, Akane Taira? This is the truth of everything we've gathered.
I expected it to a certain extent, but I'm sure it will all match without a doubt. Was it too much of a hint? No, it was like that on purpose.
That means it's the correct answer? All we've said is the truth?
That's right, everything is correct. I gave you a lot of hints, but I didn't think you were able to figure out everything like this. You got all the unintentional information. Was this after all the results of Maida's luck? It's a rather scary and awe-inspiring power.
Sure is, since it actually works normally.
Yep.
What?
Where should I begin? As I said, we were originally dead, and a situation like this was completely unexpected. This plan began when the unexpected happened that Kisaragi was evacuating us. I consulted with them immediately and waited for instructions from the ultimate despair. Then Enoshima made an improvisational, God, that's a word, plan, and if it wasn't for nothing, which is what's left of the experimental stage, an alter ego test, which was duplicated from Enoshima's personality.
Enoshima? You mean that alter ego of Monokuma, the alter ego that cloned Junko Enoshima's personality?
What kind of girl was she? Because she was a high school girl who drove the world into destruction. She had such a personality?
This killing school life was just a measure to determine and judge whether Monokuma was capable to carry out her plan properly.
I must say this Monokuma is kinda more subservient though.
Yeah.
I actually can't imagine an actual Monokuma with a Junko Enoshima alter ego that would, like, be subservient to Akane.
Yeah, I do agree. As they are a clone of Enoshima. In other words, our killing plan is a deteriorated version of the 78th killing school life, and Monokuma, who led the main story of our killing school life, was the deteriorated version of Enoshima who will lead the 78th class's killing game.
If it's deteriorated, that makes more sense.
This murder game was just a means to see if the alter ego would function properly.
The school. No, there were surveillance cameras all over the lab, right? The original plan was to use those cameras to broadcast live events around the world. And in your case, it's different. The video was meant to be sent to the information processing room, but it is also being sent to Enoshima in another place elsewhere.
Junko Enoshima has been observing everything we have been doing?
We in the 70th classroom are different characters. You can't expect the same reaction because they have a distinct personalities. But they tend to react the same to unexpected situations within the category of human. In addition to checking Monokuma's normal operation, he was also sending a video as feedback for the murder game.
Because Monokuma was not a robot controlled by someone, but a person equipped with an alter ego, you could safely erase your own memories with confidence, even as the mastermind. No matter what happens, Monokuma will take care of the plan, and you only need to create an opportunity to recover your memories later.
First of all, from the time I lost my memory until I got it back, I wasn't the real me, and I don't know what I was thinking. Why don't you ask Monokuma about what's next?
Huh? You ask, sleep, and there's nothing more, right? This is really the end of our job.
Oh, are you okay with it? Now that the role is over, Monokuma will be disposed of soon, right? Is it okay to stay quiet until the end? We lost anyway, so you can say whatever you want.
I have no idea what you mean, but if all of this was just an experiment, I have a question for you. Kisaragi and Kurokawa's memory erasure didn't work properly, right? Knowing that, why did you go along with this plan?
Oh yeah, even if I knew it, there was something I couldn't have touched.
Huh?
As I've told you, all the plans have been done by Monokuma. Because Monokuma's experiment is more important than the killing class's experiment. If he doesn't fulfill, then it becomes an issue. I can only guess what the main purpose of the alter ego's function only when Monokuma is the coordinator of the students, who erases their memories and fills the numbers of people, must directly respond to all kinds of situations.
Hi, Monokuma.
What should I say? At first, we were going to go ahead with 16 people, including Kisaragi. The 78th were of 16 students, so... However, as we proceeded with the plan, Kisaragi's condition was strange. I only found out in the middle. Kisaragi's memory was far from clear. So, I stopped the plan we had done except for Kisaragi, then started all over with the entrance ceremony.
The entrance ceremony? That was when I introduced myself at the entrance hall, but Kisaragi was not there.
That's because I didn't have one amnesiac. Also, because I had a hard time dealing with that machine, so if I erase their memory twice in a row, there's a chance the subject's memory could become a living mess. So I completely ripped out your memory starting with I entered Hope's Peak Academy. I don't know if you guys would remember, but if Kisaragi was not there at the time of the admission, wouldn't that cause an effect? Wait, then Kurakawa's memory was still intact, but she wasn't excluded for coming? The time I realized that Miss Kurakawa's memories were vague was after a murder had already happened. Since someone had already died, it was impossible to erase the recent memories again. My mission is to bring a killing school life into perfect shape. A student with even a little bit of memory is the worst irregularity. That is when I tried to kill Miss Kurakawa as soon as possible.
You tried to kill Kurokawa?
Monokuma was developed by an ultimate class programmer. It boasts with a huge degree of completion, but unless they're a real human, there are limits. Monokuma responded to the plan too programmatically. There we go. I can words. Even though this was an experiment, not the main stage. The work was carried out so perfectly that it felt hard to accomplish, without any degree of flexibility.
Unlike Kisaragi, who actively appealed to him that his memories remain even if his personality was gone, Miss Kurakawa's memory storage side effects were not so threatening. Even if she tried to express it in a word or actions, an immense pain would suppress it. So, at the beginning, I thought it wouldn't matter, but as time went on, Miss Kurakawa continued to put pressure on me. I quickly rule her out. I kept holding her in check. After the ballroom incident, the number of students decreased and the plan became somewhat successful, so I decided to eliminate Miss Kurakawa without further delay. How could you?
What did Mikaru ask most? The identity of Kisaragi's murderer.
I'm glad I didn't kill Kisaragi and lock him up somewhere else. I released Kisaragi, gave a commotion to Kurakawa. And after killing Kisaragi, I overturned the charges against her and tried to execute her.
I told you, didn't I? The culprit in the last incident was Monokuma.
You broke even the rules you set.
That's not right. As I said before, it was Miss Kurakawa who installed the storage device, so there's nothing wrong with saying that Miss Kurakawa is the culprit.
If I had directed the plan myself, or if Monokuma was more human, I might have left Kisaragi and Kurakawa alone. But never mind. It already happened. This was an experiment from the get-go.
Experiment? In the end, we were destined to play in the hands of these guys anyway.
This is the truth. There was no noble reason. It wasn't even that there would be a grand ending. We were just desperate. We wanted the truth so damn much.
Everybody's fucking dead.
What were our sacrifices for? For what purpose did we pursue the truth? Did we have to kill each other to know this futile and cruel truth? Uh-oh.
Congratulations. The game is cleared. It's your victory.
I still have questions.
Oh, we'll get there. Everyone still has questions. That's why they're acting like that.
Our victory. It doesn't feel like one. In fact, there were a few truths that we found out on our own, and we were given enough clues. The truth we found out in that way was that we were nothing more than the subjects of experiments for unrelated people. The 78th classroom. Because of that fact, we won the trial. Our fighting spirit has disappeared. Man, if they ever met them, they would be so bitter.
Oh, yeah. You were talking about pettiness before. They would absolutely all have it now.
Absolutely.
Even if we won, it doesn't seem like we did. What is this? In the end, the deaths of our friends were nothing more than dogs' deaths. And even if we survive, nothing changes.
You played with us as we had nothing to win. I can feel the displeasure that this victory was deliberately giving away. What's the purpose in the end? Are you letting us go like this? You still have something.
He sure does.
What's with that expression on your face? You've already plunged us into despair, and now you're angry with your defeat?
Was it not enough?
What?
I can't say it openly in front of you. Memories don't come back that way.
Uh-oh.
One way or the other. It was designed so that you could approach the truth yourself directly. But why? Why? So why? Are you not coming back?
Uh-oh, Yuki, I think we got a big one coming for you.
What the hell?
Akane?
This is unfair. I hate that face, that you don't remember anything about me at all. That's why we've come this far. If I disappear like this, you should look out for me.
What's going on? Hey, what kind of bullshit are you saying? Stop screaming and get ready to let us out. We're going out? We're going out. How long are you going to keep us here? I know it's hopelessly useless and I don't want to, but we won anyway. We're going to survive.
Yeah, the main thing is that our lives are safe. Let's put our troubled hearts for later and get the heck away from this horrible place.
Don't joke around. Where do you think you're going?
What? We won! We found out all the truth! Akane, you lost the fight against us! Didn't you say that if we win, you'll get us out safely? Now hurry up! Come on!
Yeah, it's not that there's no hope left. Either way, I've pushed it up until here. So all that's left is to rely on their ability.
Just moments ago, this person looked nothing like Akane Taira I knew. The mood is completely different. I can even feel her despair. Why is she doing that? And apart from that, the more I see Akane Taira like that, the more my head hurts.
Yeah, it is your victory. I will guarantee your life. But one last thing. One more thing, please. I'll ask the last piece of real truth.
I don't know what's more to say. Do we need to proceed with the trial beyond this?
Are you truly satisfied with this truth? The basis of this was designed this way. Didn't you notice what the clues were pointing to? If you don't find the truth, everything becomes meaningless. I left a lot of clues and hints to hear that answer.
What truth are you babbling about? We already figured out everything.
That's right. Why are you so jumpy all of a sudden?
It's pathetic to be content with finding a plan that's nothing more than an experiment. If I tell you any more direct clues than this, it may become irreversible. Great. Now I can't help it. I'll give you a few more hints. If you listen to what I'm going to say from now on, you'll know why. You're missing a very peculiar thing.
What? Are you saying we missed something? We should have found out all the truths. Akane Terra admitted it, but why is she acting like this?
One is Kisaragi's note in the back room of the library. It's them. Those guys are suspicious. Second, the clue related to the Ultimate Despair external agent. There are people who were external agents, but after entering Hope's Peak, they were no longer external agents. Juko Enoshima entrusted them with a special mission. Third is the bundle of notes from Kisaragi in the headmaster's office. I thought it would be fine to deal with them in advance, but Mikako says we should trust them more.
Ah,
Yep, they got it. They understand now.
but wait, there's more.
That's like Kinjo's not vibing. I think he knows.
I don't think he's happy with the answer.
No, he's not. Oh, poor Mekaru.
What do they mean?
Oh no, Yuki.
This cannot be. No, it can't be. I see now. It wasn't an unfamiliar fact. We've already talked about this possibility a few times now. When Akane Terra regained her memories, the truth being revealed, and we just naturally forgot. Then the truth she wants to tell us is Mastermind is
Major
not alone.
epilepsy warning after this answer.
The Mastermind is not alone. No way. No, don't tell me. There's more than one? Those guys. Those who are no longer outside agents. They were entrusted a mission. It refers to multiple people. Not Akane Terra alone. That means the Mastermind is not Akane Terra only. This is not possible.
That's it! That's the truth I wanted so much. You have to learn this truth and move on. By all means, do try.
Wait, what are you saying? There's another mastermind? What a joke. It's not a joke.
It wasn't surprising, because we've already discussed the possibility that there's more than one mastermind. The clue appeared to us before, and we became oblivious to that fact. In conclusion, it's quite possible. Now, looking at the clues, it's highly likely to be true. Damn it, why did I overlook this important fact? No, it can't be. It was obviously Akane Terra that knocked us out, and the others were together when the lab was attacked. You only saw Akane.
You only saw Akane. Did Kinjo-sama see that in person?
What?
The only fact that Kinjo saw was that Akane Taira, who was hiding behind you, attacked as an ultimate despair. In that panic attack, Kinjo didn't see any of his friends other than me. Am I wrong? That's because the mastermind that Kinjo saw was me. Elsewhere, my colleague. That person was attacking the other students.
The person you're talking about, don't you mean Enoshima?
No. Why is people like Mikaru like that? I never told you that Enoshima was with me. Because when I referred to Enoshima, I was calling Enoshima's name.
Who is it? Who is the person?
No, it doesn't matter. That's right. Monokuma. No, it was another member of the Ultimate Despair that was helping outside. It's gotta be.
Mm-mm. You are escaping reality now. The people in the laboratory are the 79th class students of Hope's Peak Academy and one program called Monokuma. There are no other people other than us. Didn't I tell you? Meaning they are one of the 16 students from the 79th class. It's also a fact that it's one of the people here. This is the truth that I really wanted.
Man, those two can really be glad that they both survived together this long.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, imagine how awkward it would be now if Yuki had died.
But he has the ultimate luck.
Well, yeah, that's true. Yeah. We can count on his luck.
Kinjo, don't add another counter, god damn it.
Man. Among Us.
Another mastermind?
Yeah, you're sweating, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Looking at the situation so far and seeing that there's a mastermind in the shadows, there's only one possibility left. Akane Tyra, just like you, they erased the memories that they were the mastermind.
That's correct. It was them who suggested that we erase the memories of us, who were originally the masterminds. I was just following orders.
No, it can't be. There's another mastermind among us? There's no way that's true. Damn it, another for the counter.
Man.
Yeah, the mastermind is Maki. She's dead, bro.
And also, what a guess. Just throwing it out there.
He's a silly little fool.
Or Higa, Tamori, Hatano, Yamaguchi, Inori, Urahara, maybe Kabashikawa or Iranami.
Nope.
They must have already died.
Nope.
If you even erased your own memories, you could die in the plan you devised as the mastermind, right?
Not if you have the ultimate luck, you can't.
No, you're more likely to die. In fact, out of 16 people, only 5 of us survived.
There's definitely something wrong with that statement. I'm so shocked to even hear your suggestion. But what if they did die? After all, we are already considered dead. If that person could sacrifice his plan for Inoshima's plan, they would be willing to give up their lives.
Crazy bastards. You guys are really insane.
Well, I was just talking about possibilities. The reason they erased their own memory despite such risk is because they were confident that they and I would never die in a murder game.
Why?
There was no particular reason. That's their ability.
Huh?
And we're actually like this. Me and them survived, and we are in this place now, aren't we? There's no way I'll ever forget his face. He's clearly the true mastermind of this place.
I see you switch pronouns.
Yeah. No, you can't. Don't be fooled, everyone. They're trying to alienate us so we don't get out of here together.
No, this is the truth. The final truth. Because this is the last truth that awaits you.
The truth was harsh. More despair comes over than that we were experimental body bags. In the end, it was impossible for the four of us to escape together as we had promised. One of us must be the other mastermind. The cruel truth that awaits us. So, who is it that you're speaking about? Mekaru. Don't look at me like that, we can't help it. This is the truth. I've been keeping this possibility in mind for a long time, so I know this isn't just bullshit. So what if we find out who the mastermind is? We promised to leave together. Sometimes there are truths we shouldn't know.
Oh, he knows. He knows who it is. He knows who it is. That's why he's being really defiant about this. He doesn't want to lose Yuki.
He is probably quite afraid that he will revert to whatever he was before.
Oh, yes. Oh, that's delicious.
Then
I am ready to see Kinjo fall apart.
oh yes.
Oh, my vindication.
Then what are we supposed to do? Look at me. I know that, but what can we do? We are already unable to keep the promise that we will all go out together. I'm really sorry for being a woman without blood or tears. Nevertheless, I completely ignored you, looked down on you for being incompetent, and I really hate it. Well, I still hate it, but still, just for a little bit, as I could. I wanted to go out with you guys. I wanted to try the ability to play with a friend I often spoke to. I've been thinking about it a bit seriously. But in the end, one of us won't be able to do that. It's impossible. Unavoidable.
I love her so much.
Yes.
Mekaru.
Mikado's heart fluttered in understanding. For her, the words she said before us must have shaken her heart even more. The fact that the mastermind erased their memories, in other words, they didn't know that they were the mastermind. The fact that they have believed in all this time, the source of their existence collapsing. My source. Why us? Fine. If you really want us to know the truth, the rest is up to you, Akane Taira.
What do you mean?
I want you to tell me, who among us is the other mastermind? As long as that's true, we can't just ignore it and leave.
I can't believe she added to the counter. Come on.
Yeah.
Of course I know who they are, but I can't say it with my own mouth.
Why?
They have lost their memory now. In order for that person to return to their original self from who they are, they need to realize their own identity. That's why I deliberately left clues and hints to you all, and induced the truth to bloom on its own. But it seems that it was not enough to see that they did not recover their memories even after coming all this way here.
What? Then, after Kurokawa was executed, even after our murder class was over, they said that they would keep us alive and open a trial to uncover the truth?
Everything was done in order to meet them again. To see them again. They can do anything. Yeah, if only I could bring them back. Because they can overcome any kind of despair.
What?
It's nothing. Now, as expected, even though they haven't gotten their memories yet, they're probably feeling a certain sign as if they find out the truth. So everyone, please start one more, final, last discussion. Reveal to me their identity. Please return them to me.
Yuki, are you okay? It's so shocking that you could even vomit. Hey, you've been feeling sick throughout the whole trial now.
Oh, he hasn't put it together. He hasn't put
Yeah.
it together. Oh, Teria.
Maida, you... No, it's okay. Let's continue. We can't go stopping now. Whatever truth comes out,
He knows.
Yeah, probably. If we think about it based on what we've said so far, the mastermind is in a state where they don't know who they are. This means that even if you guys are in your usual state without being suspicious at all, no matter who you are, there's nothing strange about it. Still, there's no way to find out who the real mastermind is. There's no physical evidence.
If only we had any clues.
A little more. Just a little more. It's almost here. Now I can meet them again. So, I will give you one last piece of advice. Your origin. Think about who you are.
Oh,
That is how the situation will come to an end.
Origin?
origin? Through my origin, my true identity? I am Yuki Maeda. My origin is the one that brings to mind my true identity. I am Yuki Maeda. I need to... Man. Anyway, there is a mastermind among us. And if we have to uncover them, we have no choice but to do it. I don't know what the origin is, but I have my own alibi, alright? Akane Tara attacked me. If I was the mastermind, she wouldn't have to.
Yeah, there's evidence that Kinjo is definitely not them. I am the successor of Vittori Mart, and I have been selling everywhere. Ever since I was young, so I think my existence will probably be proven by others. I don't know if you'd believe me because I don't know if I'm the mastermind, but I've never done anything that would put the world in despair.
If I could prove it this way, there would be records of me being invited as an external lecturer at various schools. I have no such interests in despair. Oh, Jesus.
Yuki, calm down. What is wrong with you?
It's fine. Hey, listen, about me. I am the ultimate lucky student. Before I entered Hope Speak Academy, I was an ordinary student. Yeah. Maida, what's wrong? Even if this condition is strange, isn't it too severe? Maida, surely you're not.
Why are you guys looking at Yuki like that? It's just that his body's sick, because since the start, Yuki continued to be unwell after the trial started, right?
From the beginning of the trial, you say. Akane Tara gave us a chance to find out the truth, to bring back the memories of another mastermind. So they realize their true identities, in turn, one by one. And according to that hypothesis, she even said that they were already feeling signs of it.
What does that mean? You guys... come on. You don't mean...
Maida's symptoms are very unnatural. Hey, Yuki Maeda, answer me. Who are you? What are you talking about? I am Yuki. Yuki Maeda. There's nothing special about me. I don't know what to say. An ordinary elementary school. I went to an ordinary middle school. In my first motive video, my mother appeared. I am a high school student with a very ordinary family. Yuki Maeda.
Not convinced.
My head. It's splitting. What is this headache? I can't open my eyes. It feels like I'm going to die. Someone save me. Damn it.
You look distressed, Maida. If you can still hear, I'll ask you a few more questions. You said earlier that you came from a normal elementary school and middle school earlier, right? Where did you go to elementary and middle?
What do you mean?
You may not remember what the school looks like after a long time, but everyone knows the name of the schools they went to, right? So where are you from?
That's simple.
Besides that, you say you saw your mother. Do you remember your mother's name?
Yuki? What did you do before Hope's Peak? Yuki. Why? The name of the school I went to. Mom's name too. I can't remember. What is this? I can do this. I know for sure. Why?
Maida, the school you went to, even your parents are unknown to you. You are... Who are you?
Button mashing. Who is talking?
Fuck, I'm trying to remember who talks here. It might be Yamato. I'm just gonna read it as Yamato. No, wait, no. This might be Junko. This might be Junko.
Who is voicing her?
Well, I'll do a soft spoiler here. Both of them are in here, like Junko and her sister, so which one do you want?
I don't know if I do Junko, she may sound a bit similar to Mikaru.
Okay. Hey, you. Or maybe this... I'm just gonna read it normally. Hey, wake up. I don't remember who's voicing this. It is Yamato. I was right.
Hello. Can we say our greetings? I'm trying to work my courage here. At the beginning of the day, we were all introducing ourselves at the front door. You went away from the topic by yourself. And since the new semester, as soon as we sit in the classroom, there's nothing to do. I don't want to sleep. This is my own idea, but you... Yeah, you were super cool among all the... guys, right?
Jesus.
Hey, wait, don't ignore me. I apologize if I offended you. What's my purpose? No, rather than purpose. I'm part of the same class in the same semester, so I was just talking to my classmate, who I will be with for the next few years. You sure are a blunt, speechless guy. Well, if you have such a personality, you can't help it. Anyway, let's get to know each other slowly. My name is Yamato Kisaragi.
This is definitely Mikako.
Yeah, probably. Yamato. When I asked you where you were in the same classroom. You haven't even finished your self-introduction yet. So why have you already entered? What? This kid?
Mikako, what is it? I'm worried about him. This is my opinion, but it seems like something is refusing him to hang out with friends. He seems kind of antisocial. Oh, this girl is Mikako Kurakawa. She and I are just friends. Well, I guess you can say we're closer than that, but... What? Not interested?
What's with that tone?
He's rude.
What a funny guy, huh?
Calm down, Mikako. I don't think there's anything good about getting mad at him here. I'm sorry. We won't bother you anymore. Still, today is a new semester. No, it's not a new school year, but it's the entrance ceremony for us still. This is my idea because everyone seems to be good guys. I'm still in the process of introducing myself, so if you're thinking about it, try to join us.
Yamatuni, let's go. I don't like him.
I love her.
Now, don't say that too much. No, Mikako, don't worry about me. You... Oh, come to think of it, I don't even know your name yet. I won't force you, but... Won't you tell me your name? Because we're classmates now. Yuki Maida. Maida, right? Okay, looking forward to meet you, Maida.
I hate having to take classes with a guy like that for several years. If it weren't for him, the others are all good kids.
You only know their names yet. Don't say that too much. It's okay to slowly get to know each other. In that way, when we first met, we were worse than now, right?
Yamato, when was that? But oh well, fine. If Yamato says so, I'm sure I'll be able to get to know Maeda too.
Can you move?
Apparently.
I think you have to follow them. Like, follow the NPCs.
Return?
Move. Yeah, you have to click to move to each classroom.
Whoa! Maida, you're here! Sorry, even though I know we shouldn't talk, I can't calm myself down. No, Maida. It's been a while since we entered the school, but... As you said, I mix with the students in my own way. There's some people who can call me my best friend, in their own words. Oh no! I have no intention of doing that! I'm Maida's loyal servant. No matter what anyone says, I will follow any orders.
That's weird.
Just keep going. You'll understand.
What's this feeling? Maida, you may know, but it's the first time I've been with ordinary people like this. Oh, what's the purpose for this summon? Sorry, I'm sorry. I should have told you that. The others could find out, so in conclusion, since then, there have been no orders from Enoshima. Can we just keep going like this with no purpose? I know. I don't think that at all. Maida goes against Enoshima's abilities and follows her. And I follow Maida like that too. Are you really satisfied with this? I'm sorry!
Yuki, what? What
You'll see.
are you doing?
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have. I won't say anything weird again, so please. If I'm abandoned by you, I don't deserve to live. Please, don't abandon me!
Hatano.
Hey, is someone inside? Oh, Akane? And you... Maida, was it?
Oh my, Ayame, what are you doing here?
I was about to go back to the dormitory after using the playground, but I heard someone crying in the classroom. Was I imagining it?
Surely you must be.
Hey, Akane, what's going on here? There are no classes for this classroom today. Alone with Maeda, too.
Oh, Maida seems to have lost something here, so I was helping him find it.
Is that so? Were you two close friends?
No, Ayame knows. Maida doesn't really get closer to us, right? Still, I have to help out a classmate.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Maida hardly speaks, but if it's okay with you, let me help as your classmate too. What item did you miss?
Actually, we found it right before Ayame came in here. Don't worry, I've already returned it to Maida. You mentioned that you were going to the dormitory, didn't you? Can I go to Ayame's room today? I'd like to do some cleaning.
Didn't you do the cleaning Did you do the cleaning 2 days ago? Well, it doesn't really matter if you want to.
I'm glad. Then let's go.
Wait. Maida, I'll see you in class tomorrow.
No matter what happens, I'm on your side. I'll never betray you.
I kinda want to kick Yuki's ass.
Yeah, I've always wanted to. Let's continue to want to do that, because I don't like him. I'm trying to remember who this is. This might be Haru. It's either... No. This is Yamato. This is Yamato.
What is this? What the hell is this? This is outrageous! Dead? A member of the council? Real dead people? I was vaguely aware that it was bad, but it was this much? I mean this more than a simple school conspiracy. Besides, it's just my own opinion, but that woman's body movements and that speed of after processing in that video.
Ah, so Akane did it. Cool.
That's not an ordinary person. If these guys are like this, there's a high probability that the wiretapping device and the cameras were caught. Shit! What to do? What can I do? Tell father. No, consult with Mikako? Maybe tell Kinjo and Mikaru? No, I can't. The moment I tell someone about this, that person will also be exposed. They'll be in danger. I can't let my family or friends get involved in this. I have to carry it by myself.
I don't know if that was a good decision or not.
I don't think it was, considering everything that happened.
I don't know how far I can do it on my own. But I've learned too many things to just take my feet off now. Our peaceful lives are over. Seriously, I have no choice but to risk my life to fight. The darkness of this school.
I am going to warn you, Rina. The following scenes can get a little long, so do you want to maybe take a break? Or do you want to try and muscle through it?
I think I'm fine.
Okay. Just warning you.
Alright, where the heck do I... Okay,
I think
you don't want to go that way.
Oh, Yuki. Hello, Yuki. Well, not friendly. How are you? We don't talk much, but we're in the same class. Is Yuki going back to his room too? See, he's ignoring us as usual. You can't approach him like this. The tears won't stop.
Mikako.
Don't lie. What was that? How many years do you think I've lived with Yamato? I can even tell just by looking at the fact that Yamato is carrying a huge amount of burden right now.
It's really nothing, though. This is my idea, but aren't you overreacting?
What? Why do you say that? I'm always worried about Yamato.
That's an overreaction. Have you been like this for a long time? Even if you say it's not, you don't believe it and you're meddling until the end anyway.
Oh boy.
Anyone who sees this will think you're my mother. Does it matter how many years we've lived? Every single day I'm tired of your nagging and babbling.
Pushing people away. Yada yada.
Yeah, he's being a prick for that reason.
You can't spend a day where you were just keep quiet without saying a single word. Not even if the earth splits in two parts.
I bet you he regrets saying that.
Probably.
Yeah, just like last week too, you...
Ooh.
As you should. As she should.
Fine, I'm sorry for nagging. From now on, I won't be meddling or worrying or anything for you. So do whatever you want, you idiot.
I love her.
Hmm.
Oh, instant regret. Instant regret.
Are you okay, Yamato-chan?
What? You guys... Were you here? What's going on? You two were fighting. And what you said now was really harsh. I'm so ashamed of this. It's no big deal. It's been reduced a lot lately. But usually, back in the day, we used to fight like this all the time.
Is it because you guys are childhood friends? It's like me and Kobazing when we fight every day.
Still, you and Kurakawa, I can understand that she's been worried about you. Recently, you're always thinking about special machines, and you're in your own little space.
I was.
That's right. If you have any concerns, you should tell Kurakawa about it. You see how much she cares about you? Or are you fine with leaving your friend like that?
No, it's fine. I can tell Mikako. I can't tell Mikako, not you guys either. It's just the best for me, and you guys too.
What?
Nothing. Go on and sleep. You guys are gonna be busy with class tomorrow, right? I'll take care of Mikako.
Yeah.
Alright, you don't want to go that way. I see how it is.
I'm glad that it railroads you, because otherwise, I feel like
Yeah.
I'd get lost.
Well, everyone's here.
Hey, what was that broadcast?
I don't know, even if you ask me.
There's been a lot of activity in the West District since this morning. The usual demo seems to be something different, so maybe something happened this time.
Akane, what's wrong with you? Have you been feeling bad since this morning? Very quiet, too. Oh, did I look like that? It's nothing. I'm just a little tired. I'm sorry for worrying you.
On that announcement, they asked to wait for further instructions until then, but several minutes have passed since then and there's no answer. It would be best to move.
Is it really okay? Can we ignore the instructions and leave?
I have the same thoughts as Kinjo. We need to have courage and act voluntarily in cases of emergencies rather than waiting for orders from Superior unconditionally. Yeah, even I think the situation is weird right now. But what about Yamato? Kisaragi can't help it. Even though we haven't been in touch lately, I can confirm that he went to his hometown. We'll try later to call him and get in touch. Okay. Then first...
It begins.
What? That was a scream?
Plus, it sounded like it came from the hallway right outside.
Komazing, don't hold on my clothes, it will stretch. Who the fuck are you?
Just a rando.
You guys, the 79th classroom? Everyone, you have to run now. Senpai, what's going on? Monster. A monster. Ah.
I'm Monokuma's.
Crap.
Oh, shit. Ah!
Huh?
Oh no.
Uh-oh. Ah. Kurokawa!
Okay, she's got a little bit of gunpowder on her from that. Come on.
What? Hey! It's broken.
Mikako, are you okay?
Yamato?
Thank God. I'm so glad. It's not too late.
Yamato! That's a crying sprite.
Yeah.
I was so scared.
Hey, why are you suddenly hugging?
Kisaragi, where have you been? I couldn't even reach you. What's that gigantic gun?
That's what smashed that strange robot?
Everyone shut up. There are things more important than asking that. What's the situation? You said it's not too late. Do you know something?
I don't have the time to relax and explain. Right now, something absurd is happening. In Hope Speak Academy. For now, everyone follow me. We have to get out of here right now. Follow you? Where are we going? A laboratory research institute owned by the Kisaragi Foundation.
Really, in the back of a truck? Not even a bus?
Yes. No bus, only truck. I mean, to be fair, you know, it'd be like that.
Narrow.
Old. Hey, Kisaragi, Kinjo, Teria, Kurokawa! Why are you all inside?
Oh no!
Listen, how many seats, realistically, can you fit inside the front half of a truck, my guy? 4. Maybe 5 if you squeeze.
Man.
Not usually, though.
What did Teria do to get inside?
Probably,
Probably close to Kinjo, is gonna be my assumption. I can't help it. Even for a large truck, it would be unreasonable for all of us to be inside. Be patient. It's my own opinion, but it seems the airport is not far away. About how much longer?
Come on, Kobashikawa. Just be patient. Kisaragi and Kurokawa are members of the Foundation, and Kinjo and Teria know geography well, so we just have to wait for now.
Oh, okay, so they're helping navigate. I see. Why did it have to be a truck? If it's a camper or a bus, everyone can fit more comfortably. Buddy, this is a crisis situation. Shut the fuck up.
I hate that that I had the same thought as him.
This was brought from my uncles with difficulty. Still, is it easy to get to... what the fuck? Still, is it easy to get a means of transportation that can move 16 people at once? A bus?
Be patient, we've only crossed the bridge. Yes, everyone, cheer up.
Actually, no, I think I know why they're using a car. A truck. This seems to be like an armored military truck. That's probably why. More durable and a little safer. Come on, why is everyone closing their mouths? Say something. You're thinking about that again.
If you think about it, just this bridge we're passing right now that spreads in front of our eyes. Countless corpses are everywhere.
Ugh, why did you have to put that in your mouth? Can't you see I'm turning my eyes away from that as much as possible? I'm trying to distract myself. Hatano, you really don't care at all.
Sorry, unintentionally, I think I just... wait a minute. That person we just passed, they were asking for help. They're still alive. Hey, can't you stop for a moment? At least let me first aid. Yeah, no. Don't be funny. Do you want to die? Don't you remember how many times we ran into a mob and barely managed to get away from them? If you get caught, what will you do? But... It is unacceptable to risk our entire lives just to save that one person. Be it first aid or whatever. Survival is hopeless as long as you're injured in the situation. Give up. Harsh truth, but true.
Yeah, it's just that Inori's too soft, so she kind of had to be pretty hard about that.
It upsets me. I became a doctor in order to save people, but seeing someone dying, having no choice but to run away. The only thing I can do is run away. Oh, don't cry, Inori. It still doesn't seem real. I was in school just a few hours ago.
What in the world happened? Was there a war?
Kisaragi promised that he would tell us everything if we arrive safely at the laboratory. And it goes without saying that Kisaragi saved our lives. For now, it's absolutely best to trust him and follow him.
It's not that I don't believe in Kisaragi, but... Are we okay with this? I've fallen far at school, but blood and devils are coming out. What happened to our family? My club manager. The headmaster.
Yeah, I also have a family. I have a younger sister to take care of. I'm worried about everything too. Keisuke, bro?
Mom, Dad, Ryutaro, Rika, Yuzu. Seriously, why is the mood getting more and more gloomy? Hey, Kobashikawa! Like you've always done, drop a joke and lighten up the mood a bit!
That's a tall order now.
Yeah, especially with what's going on.
Even if you suddenly tell me to do something like that.
For a cheerleader, a desperate person is the worst sight to see. If you only think bad about being anxious. Only real bad things will continue to happen.
I understand that, but... Oh, that's right. I had a thought earlier. It reminds me of the game we played last time. When we all got on a truck like this. It's a game that is popular for a high degree of freedom. But the game program part was like... we are now, and several people were being transported on wagons like us.
I'm not interested, but I'd rather you say something. So?
Huh? That was it.
I played that game before. But in the prologue, wasn't the main character transported to an execution site?
Not helping.
Hey, Bandit, put oil in the fire.
Do you want to die, Kabashikawa? I said raise the mood, but you've made it darker now.
No, I didn't know, I forgot.
What? What now?
Ah! There!
Uh-oh. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast.
Ah! Monsters!
They're chasing us? These guys keep chasing the truck even at full speed.
Can someone throw something at it? You fools, if you get caught here, you'll be wiped out.
Kisaragi, this is a big deal. A strange bear is coming away from behind.
What?
Ah, damn it!
Can't we go faster?
This is already full speed. If you take into account the cracks in the road and the dead bodies, we can't run any faster.
We're all done for.
No, I'm not giving up.
Blasted. That weapon.
Oh, that's some strong-ass recoil.
Nice, Kisaragi, a direct hit. I barely hit it.
Can you give that thing to Maki?
Oh god, please, 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 my guy, if you can't aim, hand it to our sharpshooter, holy shit. Wait a minute, what is that?
For the love of
Oh,
God.
that's a problem.
There's 3 more now.
Not 3, more like a dozen more of them in the back. What the hell? No, you need to hand that gun over.
Where are you shooting? Ah!
The car is shaking too much, and these guys are trying to shake it little by little to... It's over. There's no future. We're all going to die.
Come on, girl.
It's just like everyone else. What's with the cheerleader giving up first? Damn it. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Give it to Maki. Yeah.
Kisaragi, pass me the gun. What? But this is completely different than a normal rifle. Quickly, now!
See?
Oh, May, baby! That was awesome!
I mean, at most, you need someone to support her because of the recoil, but that's all.
She's literally holding onto the edge bolt shooting to compensate for the damn, girl! Yeah, Kyoka!
That was amazing.
It would be a choke as a recoil, but as a speaker...
Although I'm not very interested in my talent and I don't show it, I'm still the girl who entered Hope's Peak Academy as the ultimate sniper. For the first time in my life, I'm feeling grateful for my talent. Because I can protect everyone. These ugly bears, I won't let you escape my sight!
Incredible. Hyuga, to think she would be like this? It's only natural. I'm reluctant to hang out with you guys, but I've acknowledged your talents. So, what in the world is that gun anyway?
This is an electromagnetic railgun that was outsourced from the US military before, and it was developed. It was too dangerous to check its functions, so I brought something that was locked up in the warehouse. The accuracy is tricky. It must be difficult to use, but how can Maki use it so skillfully?
She's the ultimate sniper.
Yes.
That's because it's Maki's talent.
Good job, Maki, get him!
I'll cheer for you, Kyoka.
You guys, can you please be quiet? Let the girl focus, good god.
Uh-oh. Blind spot.
Huh?
Ah, Maki! First of all, where did you get that from?
He just,
Huh?
I don't know, takes with him footballs wherever he goes.
Good fucking god. That was dangerous. The bear almost climbed on the side. Was I the only one who saw it? Pathetic things.
It was there because of Maki's shooting skills being so fantastic. I suddenly lost my sight.
Did you save me?
Yeah, this body saved your life.
I hate it.
I knew you would! Well, if that guy got you, we'd all be dead, so... You could say I saved myself and the other guys?
Right.
I hate it.
I hate it too. It's okay. We continue.
Thank you, Higa.
If you're so grateful, how about a date with me later then? It's your lifesaver's request. So, you will accept, right?
I hate you.
Wake up from your dreams! Who's gonna be with you?
Thank you, Maki. Kyoka, break the annoying love comedy and Kabashikama, like Kabashikama and Iranami, and look ahead! Those guys are still there.
Hey, I didn't do a love comedy.
Meh.
Yeah, I agree.
I think I've dealt with all those who came into my sight.
I'm alive. We are alive.
Yeah, we're alive.
That's right.
Has everything been sorted out?
Kinjo.
This bastard. Kinjo, we worked hard outside, but Kurakawa and Teria and you were having a good time inside.
They're literally navigating to get you guys out of here. Shut up.
They are driving. You didn't do that much. We also had our job to do. Anyway, thanks to Maki's efforts, I think we arrived safely. Arrived? Yeah. We arrived at the airport. The helicopter from the Kisaragi Foundation is our next ride.
Now then, your male students can sleep in this temporary dormitory if anything happens. Call us by ringing the bell.
Are you sure you don't want to ask anything?
Me? Sis, do you have a boyfriend?
I'm gonna kill you. You are literally in a relationship. Shut up.
Yes, I have one.
Oh. I see. So do you, dumbass. Figure out the mood already. This world is in the division and you want to hit on girls?
No, I think it's important to keep calm at your own pace. I think so too. Still, I'm anxious, and I don't even know if the situation will get better, but it won't do us any good to drop the mood.
Yeah, guys. You heard all about the circumstances from Kisaragi a while ago, didn't you? We're putting our lives on the line, so let's wait and trust that it's safe. As for our family and acquaintances, they'll be searched out and brought here. As soon as they find them. Because all we can do now is believe.
Hey, what's with you, Higa? All those things with a deep and heartfelt meaning. I'd figure you would doubt all of this. Gee.
Yes, I did do the fucking yes.
Me.
Shut up, you asshat. I sometimes get serious too, you know? Anyways, sorry for the inconvenience, but please be patient and stay here for a while. Let's go back.
Oh, can you hold on a minute? Where are Kisaragi and Kinjo?
The president and student Kinjo are busy collecting information outside. Even though the president didn't want them to, the student Kinjo said he would continue to do it. Despite telling him to take a break.
I'm sorry. I don't know if we should go and help too.
What good would it be for fools like us to go? I'd rather not get in the way.
I hate to admit it, but that I'm an idiot, but there's a point in saying it. I don't know about the girls, but among men, except for those two, all of us are staying behind.
Excuse me, if you're talking about the test scores, first of all, I'm in the top 5 of the class.
Don't you know that studying isn't everything in life?
I strongly agree with you.
If you're curious, I can tell you later, but Kinji and Mitch have like the lowest test scores in the entire class among like the guys. Yeah, so that's why Kinji chimed in there.
Are you responding like that because of your own exam results? The first time I saw Urihara, I thought you'd be good at studying, weren't you?
Japanese is just difficult. Let's compete with the math.
I see.
Abstain! Withdraw!
Me too, Haru, God! I'm glad that everyone looks healthier than I thought. From now, please rest easy.
Excuse me.
Oh, yes, did you wish to ask me something?
No, it's not exactly that, but what I mean is, you saved us. I wanted to say thank you.
It's okay. After all, it's just the president's suggestion. Please give thanks to him instead. He really has the heart of an adult. It's the same as his father up to that point.
Kisaragi seems to have earned a lot of respect.
Indeed. Even though the world has become so chaotic, I'm very proud to belong here. In this foundation, and my president is worthy of that trust.
Yeah, I thought I would save all my classmates, but I think it would be unreal to put into practice.
It must be the CEO's virtue to have good friends like all of you. Well then, we shall go back. Good night.
By the way, I can't really feel it, but is this it? Even after passing through the crisis of so many people's corpses and death, we can still talk like usual. Maybe it's because of the unique familiarity this laboratory has. Maybe because it's a facility related to the Kisaragi family, but I feel Kisaragi's friendliness.
His friendliness. You know, it feels like we're strangely attracted to Kisaragi. No homo, I guess.
I had to with that fucking wording.
He's smart. He's good at sports. He's from a rich family and he has a nice personality.
Are y'all actually gushing over him? Because that's respectable, I guess.
It's not because of his unique friendliness. It's because he's the perfect superhuman.
Teria? Well, if there's no one between us, who would go crazy about that? Everyone has a talent, don't they? I'm just happy with my talent. Of course you'd be stroking your own fucking ego dick right here anyway.
Talent? Isn't there one kid without one?
Y'all really gonna say that right in front of Yuki when he... Okay.
Man,
Don't
look at him. Don't look at him.
Why did they do that? Why did they do that? Fucking idiots. I like how it was only, it was fucking Haru, Terry, and I think Mitch that all turned to look at him.
Man.
Fucking dumb.
Taria, he was selected by lottery, so it is also true that that luck is a talent. Don't be like that.
Oh, I didn't mean it in a bad way, Yuki.
Sure.
You just don't think before you speak, it's fine.
But you, as usual, when you come to the lab, you're expressionless with any indifference. Even in this situation, the poker face is scary. Hey, Yuki, don't leave out what happened, and let's talk about the things that we couldn't do.
Oh, I hope really that Yuki doesn't awaken to this past personality like Akane did. Please don't, please don't, please don't. I like him so much better when he's just a failure of a harem.
Hey, Rina.
Hmm?
Hey, Rina, what if I told you that's the foundation of the two endings?
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I really prefer the failure of a harem protagonist that is Yuki than this cold, stone-hearted prick.
Because you didn't do anything!
Haru.
You won't stop being depressed if you keep your mouth shut. Because you're worried about your family.
Optimistic.
Bro, this is not the fucking time.
How about it? Wanna go and sneak into the girls' room later?
I'm gonna kill him. He's always been like this!
He never changes.
He's like the rampant perv of the group. Hands down.
Even though it's a serious situation, I think we need to have a school trip mood here.
Kobashikawa, I'll tell that to Iranami tomorrow.
Good man! Good man! I still like you, even though you killed my two favorite characters, but anyway.
To be fair, he did have pressing circumstances.
Yeah, it's just, yeah.
At least they went together.
Yeah. It's the only solace I have in that.
That's a bit cowardly.
It is
No,
the right thing
it's
to
the
do.
right thing to do.
Yeah. And he just turns away. Oh.
Leave him alone. A kid like that. I don't even know what he's thinking. He has completely built a wall between us.
Sorry. I thought he'd be a good kid if I opened up and talked to him. So what do we do? Who's going to the girls' room later?
You're still holding on to that. Stop. I'm going to scold you for not understanding the mood here. No, it's quite possible that the girls are depressed. In that case, having us go and make a lot of noise is a plus in this situation. That is true, but please not.
That is that Kenji Urehara, my guy. That is not what he means, and you know it.
Knock first, please.
Please knock. Please fucking knock. Seriously, Urehara, I think I like you a bit more now. Bye. Bye. Goodbye. I'm out. No. Junko.
So what are you going to do next?
Wow, with the classmate you've been, you think that's the most despair feeling? Then I'll leave the work you've been thinking about for a while to you. Don't bother me with details. Don't worry, I'll be watching. Even if you mentor it, it's not important, you know? By the way, did you know, as long as you decide this, you might die. Huh? Did you really think I was worried about you? My nails won't even show up with the plan, so get rid of that fuss. How about it? Are you in despair a bit now? No fun, guy. Whatever. From now on, you are the king of that side. Good luck. Is this it? Right. This is the alter ego Anishima's asked for. Yes, I'll do it. It will never happen, I told you. No matter what happens, I'm on your side. Huh? If it happens? If it does. If you think so, then of course I will. No! It's not like that, really. I will always follow my master's will.
Man, I hate this so much.
Then, can I show you with my body? It's not the context you think it is. It's just a very bad translation. I don't know what else to do here.
My eye was about to twitch.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. That's why I wanted to say something. Tomorrow, I will show you through my actions. So that you won't ever have doubts about me again. I, Akane Taiwo, will prove it. That I will be on your side, even if you turn the world into your enemy.
Girl, what did he even do for you?
I will tell you later. It is a very fucked up relationship, though, but I will tell you later. Hey, who's there? Maida, Tyra? You guys. Kisaragi! You guys, what are you doing here? The records room is a restricted area. Where no one can enter except those with permission.
Uh-oh.
That's right. A researcher accidentally opened it, so I entered by accident.
You have always been a bad liar, haven't you?
She's never been good at it. I didn't realize Maida was following me. Oh. The only person who knows the password is me.
Fucked up.
Not. Anyways, this is a dangerous place that you shouldn't be messing around in. Come out now. Yeah, I'm sorry. I was about to leave anyway. Maida? Listen, Kisaragi has found us. Very well. I'll follow your orders. Flashing for the duration of this entire section. And the sirens will be going continuously. Get used to them. I'm sorry, this is just how the game is made. Anyway, progressing. Maida, students?
Jesus.
Oh, that's graphic.
Yahoo! Off they go. To relent destruction. Ah, yes. All three of these are my characters. I hate it here. Damn it! There's not much time left before these metal robots come over here.
This is a big deal. Too many enemies. This barricade will be drilled in no time.
Why did those guys show up in this lab? Why do we have to suffer like this? You are noisy! Stop crying! Crying doesn't make our situation easier. But I'm telling you, all these researchers in the lab were torn and killed in front of us. I don't even know where the others are. No, before that, we're going to die here. No, there's still hope. I thought the moment I glanced at it. Can you see the vent behind me? Yes. I'm not sure, but as long as it's a vent, it will get through to the outside. Tamori, you go in there and ask for help on the outside. What? Why me? If we don't have Maki, we can't go through here. And I can't go inside because of my physique. Try to ask for help somehow. Find other survivors too. Nonsense. How can I help? This is an artificial island in the middle of the sea. Not even an escape. But to even make contact? And do nothing here and die? There's no other way! Okay. I'll try. Yes, that's good. Don't worry about what will happen to Ask. Go and ask for help.
How many of these balls do you have?
I don't think he has very many left.
What are those even?
I think they're those giant medicine ball things, like the heavy ones. Yeah, he's got. Boy, you don't even wear like good shoes. How the fuck are you not breaking your foot? Why?
Kizuna?
Ah.
That's a problem. Ridiculous, how? An event?
Yahoo!
Dangerous.
Higa!
Run away. That gun. Handle it properly. Because there is no one else but you. Run away as much as you can. The others are friends.
How did they survive?
Kizuna, Higa!
I think they're just ordered to knock them out.
That could be it.
Good luck.
They are perfectly separated, ain't they?
Yeah.
Stop crying, Inori. We hid here, but they might hear the sound.
Yes, I know. I'm sorry.
Damn it. Why? Why did this happen? Why did those bears invade the lab? It seems that it was too far from Kisaragi's foresight. What? Kisaragi said there might be some suspicious people among us. God damn it. In other words, it could be that one of us created this disaster.
You can't mean... How could any of us ever do something like this?
Although, there's no doubt, I also have a hard time believing. If we say that, what might happen at the school also means that someone might be the mastermind. I am surprised how no one suspects Yuki.
He's literally the most obvious, but I think how they're excusing it all is his stupid luck talent.
That's kind of an inaccurate information. Even if it's true, it's only going to get more suggestive. It's not important right now. What we need now is how to get out of this situation.
The others, what happened to everyone?
Apparently, there was a commotion during individual actions. Everyone's separated, but I believe in their safety. I'm worried too. Somehow we escaped and hid in this warehouse. Will it be discovered soon? No, it would be fine for now. I didn't come to this dead-end warehouse without thinking.
Is there something in this warehouse?
It's not like there's anything special, but the entrance to this warehouse, it's auto-locked, so it can be unlocked from the inside, and the materia is hard to break through. Then, first we need to look at the situation, seek an opportunity, escape and join the others. I don't think it's going to be that easy, but our lives are safe right now. For now, let's wait for this opportunity.
I'm sorry if this sounds like something out of the ordinary, but I think I'm lucky to be with you two.
What are you saying all of a sudden?
Well, the two of you are the tall and strong in our class. Look at her blush.
I adore her so much. My baby, I love you.
It makes me feel so safe.
She's so cute!
Honestly, if I had been alone, I would have been terrified and unable to do anything.
She is too soft. She is too soft. Nori, I love you.
No need to praise me like that. I haven't done anything. I'm the same, being nervous. The calm one is Uehara leading us. You're just shy, Yamaguchi. Don't underestimate yourself so much. You're one of the men I would honestly respect the most. Why are you guys being like this?
Learn to take a compliment.
To think of it, the two of you were just like that since the beginning of the semester. Now you've definitely gotten closer.
At first, I was not used to the class atmosphere, so I felt a sense of loneliness and started talking to him. But Yamaguchi is a warm-hearted man, more than any of us. Stop it. There's no use in hearing these kinds of words in this situation.
What about it? We'll have to hide for a while anyway, so let's stop thinking gloomy thoughts for a while and chat in a quiet voice.
Yeah, unless we're really out of luck, the store will protect us. Out of luck, you say? Out of luck, you say?
What was that just?
Shh. There's something outside the door. It opened. How? That mechanism shouldn't be opened so easily. And just from a killing robot.
Yeah!
Run away, now! We have to get out of here.
What about Yamaguchi?
Don't mind me. Move, now. Let's go, Inori. I'll come back for you, Yamaguchi. Absolutely. I'll hold on to that. What? The door is...
Uehara?
The door is suddenly closed. It won't open. This is... everything is odd. This doesn't make sense. Man. Hey, Yamaguchi.
No. Someone. No!
Yuki, you suck.
Yeah.
Master. Everyone from my side has been processed. Kabashikawa, Satsuki, Kinjo, Mikaru, Otori, and Ayame. All for you. Saying such things. Please don't do that anymore. I showed you in action. Do I have to do more than this for you to be able to trust me? Huh? Kyoka is still holding out?
She's a trooper.
The last man standing. What a titan! I won't get beaten! You think I'll lose? Not until everyone's safe. Nearly 70% of the army? Only by Kyoka alone?
Trooper!
I adore her. Oh, yes. Kisaragi and Mikako will be there, if we deal with Kyoka. I can be implemented immediately. Kyoka, of course. Even though I was acting, she and Ayame were close to me. I know. Maybe it's because of affection that suspicion builds up. Master. It makes you say such things. But it's already in the past. Because you are my one and only priority, more than anything else. Understood. I'll take care of it. You guys. This is my idea, but you guys really are. Also, the flashing's done for now.
Please come to your senses. It's not too late yet. I mean, you guys are friends.
No, it's already too late. We've crossed the line we shouldn't have crossed. I knew for a long time that you guys were suspicious. I thought a lot about it. I was worried about mobilizing the researchers to neutralize you earlier. But Mikako asked me to believe in you, to trust you. I decided to trust you too. But in the end, that didn't reach you. It was only a few moments. But the time we spent together meant nothing to you? No matter what you say, we can't go back. Because all we have left is despair. Ultimate despair. A contagious disease? That's why everything is already too late. It's only self-pity for yourself that things turned out like this. That's despair and heartbreak. I...
Don't be ridiculous. We don't despair. We didn't abandon our hope. If despair is an epidemic, you can use hope as a vaccine to cure that epidemic. As long as we don't give up, we will never despair. Hope will never lose to despair.
Oh, that's such a nice callback to Chapter 5.
Oh, that's good!
It can be cured. Because we haven't given up yet. No matter what happens, I won't give up. What's so stupid about Yamato said? He said he believes. Once he says he believes, then you believe it until the very end. Because that is true faith.
Mikako. Yeah, that's right. Despair, it's nothing. We will not give up hope until the very end. Everyone, including you guys. You all have the power to find an end To a happy ending. No, nothing is impossible if you put your mind to it. Even if it's a life where you can't find hope anywhere, you can still create that hope. She got that from him, and it makes me emotional.
What?
It's over. This is all over. Everything, it's over. Everything ends. This is despair. But you know who keeps such a great despair? I'll follow you. Forever.
Girl. You can do so much better.
Oh, I agree. Master Utsuro.
I knew it.
Now he screamed. You can't read any other text here.
Yeah. Yeah, Kinjo.
Oh, poor Kinjo.
Kinjo's living it. Really going through it.
I imagine... I have a feeling I know what Akane is saying, but like...
No. 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 I'm Yuki. My...
Oh, I've been waiting for this part of the case.
That's a lot of Utsuru.
Yeah. Look at his fucking portrait. You have to shoot his name.
Oh, Jesus.
It's honestly better if you just leave the cursor there until it lines up. Yeah.
Hopeless.
What a great cut-in.
You don't need to give me points for that, you know?
Yeah, they do. Okay. We might be able to save here if it lets you move around in a minute.
Me. Who am I? First, what I should say, to briefly explain who I am, no monologuing. My name is Yuki Maeda. I don't think many people are curious about me. As you can see, there's not much. I'm not particularly handsome, tall, or anywhere special. I go out to the streets around 7 in the morning. I'm one of those ordinary students who spread in the city. That's me. I am Yuki Maeda. Then you. Who are you? How the fuck do I voice you?
Apathetic asshole. That's the energy I'm giving you for him, because that's how he is. He's just apathetic, uninterested asshole. Whatever you can harness in a voice for that is perfect for him, I promise.
I am you. False appearance. False memories. You're nothing. You're just copied someone else. This memory, it is not mine. No appearance, no personality, no tone, no habits. It's someone else. In the end, what I've been doing, it's hopelessly meaningless. It didn't mean a thing from the start. The truth that you discovered raising your curiosity to the limit. The truth that you were looking for. Is that him, actually, the entire time? I am confused. Who is talking?
I cannot say anything yet. I cannot say anything yet. You just have to read.
It's a truth that has no meaning. It was only for a short time. You built your own experience by crossing life and death by your own merits. Your entire existence is just a mask, but that experience is the only real thing that you can call yours. Experience. Now you're putting your feelings into that experience. From here on, it all depends on your choice. My choice.
I believe you should be able to save, hopefully.
You have no option but to choose. That is your fate. Fate. Now, which one are you going to choose?
Can you touch these? Can you interact with the center?
Yeah!
There it is. I had a feeling that it was a save point. I was trying to remember because I remembered you could save here. I just didn't remember where. Yeah, it looks like we don't have any extra dialogue here because fun fact, if you max out your affection points with everybody, some of them will be lined up around this little save circle. They'll be around the edges and you can talk to them. And basically what ends up happening is like they confront you about everything that you did.
Huh.
A very neat detail. And I can show it to you on a video sometime, but it's a very, very neat detail. With that, I think we should end it considering how late it is.
Absolutely, my stomach has been rumbling for a time now.
Oh god, me too.
Hungry.
I am so thankful that that was actually a save point, because if not, I was going to cry.
Yeah.
Alrighty then. We shall end this part here. So let's explore our options next time.
And we will finish chapter 6 next video, I believe.
Yep.
And then we'll get on to the bonus stuff after that at some point.
Yep. So until then, bye.
Bye!